Okay, so I want to talk about something that's been irritating me for a very long time. And no, I'm not going to compare Twilight to Vampire Diaries and which show is better versus the movies. None of that. But the thing that am going to compare and explain why it irritates me are the werewolves in both shows. Now, let me explain. First off, a werewolf should not be a wolf on four legs like a normal dog. Now, in every other story that I've seen of watching a werewolf movie, they're on two legs, they attack like a normal person, kind of like a vampire, they're on two legs, they run their hairy chests, but they still have like pants on and stuff. My problem with the werewolves is that I don't like the fact that you have to be born into the lineage, such as there are seven packs in Vampire Diaries, and that's how, upgraded original Marcel gets his bite from all seven venoms of the packs and stuff. So I never really understood why they did that for both series, Twilight and Vampire Diaries. It really irritates me because that's not how it works. And I've always stated that if a vampire can bite you and turn you into a vampire, then for the most part, and obviously it's different in Vampire Diaries, but then a werewolf should be able to do the same thing, and that's how werewolves get changed into werewolves. It shouldn't be a fact of that. Now, I've also stated that if a vampire venom, like in Twilight, turns you into a vampire, it should also be able to kill a werewolf if a werewolf venom is able to kill a vampire. Now, nonetheless, I basically have stated that it's stupid that you have to be born into the lineage to be a werewolf. It makes no sense. Now, it's like saying, if I were to get bitten by a vampire and a werewolf at the same time, I'd become a hybrid, and I would be a hybrid, a super powerful person. So it never made sense to me why the directors and writers decided to go a different approach where you had to be born into the lineage versus every other movie that's out there about werewolves and any history that you look up in like fairy tale books and stuff. It clearly states that to turn into a werewolf, you must be scratched or bitten. Same with being turned into a vampire. I don't like the way Vampire Diaries and Twilight did it. I also don't like how you have to drink vampire blood to turn into a vampire in Vampire Diaries. It's better in Twilight. So with that being said, these are my thoughts on basically Twilight and Vampire Diaries werewolves. You guys let me know your thoughts down below.